Good evening, good evening, good evening. Gretchen, get my black phone off of my stand, will you please? Get my big black phone up in my stand. No. Uh, hey, I'm trying. I'm trying. Thank you. You come back empty? Evidently, he couldn't kidnap an El Salvadorian prisoner either, huh? No. I'm just trying to get my make sure the YouTube doesn't go down. Um, I don't know if you haven't watched it. I had a good clearance. I had a good clearance sale. Clearance. I had a clearance sale. No, that's right. Um, I bought a I bought a bunch of stuff today. 20 pounds of burger. Uh, what else did I get? 20 pounds of burger. I got about 5 pounds, a little over 5 pounds of pork chops, thin sliced pork chops. That's right. Hamburgers at Dog's House tomorrow. There you go.
I don't know what to talk about first.
Huh? Then what else did I get? I don't know. I showed it to you all. Oh, mushrooms. I got 5 packs of mushrooms and a thing of tomatoes. Spent $62 for all that stuff, which I thought was impressive because that hamburger ended up being like $1.44 a pound.
And no, the mushrooms were not slimy.
Huh?
No, the mushrooms was not slimy.
Yeah, the mushrooms weren't slimy. They were good. I took them all and packaged them all up in quart bags and put them in the freezer. You're at Dog's House. You don't like mushrooms? I didn't like them either up till about 5 years ago. So um, then after I packaged all that up, got that all in the freezer, and then I brought in um, when I got it, they said it was a turkey roll, but it wasn't a turkey roll. What it was is like a deli turkey that you get, to get sliced deli turkey. That's what it was, and it weighed 3 pounds, and it was double wrapped. I did a video on it. It'll be coming out tomorrow. But I did a video on it, and that thing turned out excellent, man. That's what we had for dinner tonight.
What, baby?
Oh, Hey, looky there, we're making money. I got an ad already.
Spirit,
Huh. Spread, honey, what's the matter, pumpkin?
you staying out tonight?
Can you get a burger? Yes, you can. Kind of like them pork burgers, don't you there, Junkyard? Oh, I can imagine how crooked Letitia James is. Real. Oh, yeah. I like a pork burger, too. Oh. But anyways, I did, I brought up 10 them red skin potatoes from that big bag of potatoes that we bought. I'm going to end up going to the store tomorrow because 10 of them was about a third of the bag. They're big. So I'm going to go to the store tomorrow and I'm going to pick up another bag of red skin, maybe a bag of white, and probably pick up a bag or two for each one of the kids. See if they want some. I know it. A hamburger has no ham, but a pork burger does. Yeah. Oh, false advertising. So, anyways, I gotta go get some of that tomorrow. Yeah, I know they're growing that nasty compost. Yeah. But anyways, I cut them packages in half of the hamburgers, and then I poked a hole at the other end, and then grabbed it, and the hamburger slid right out into the Ziploc bag, and I pushed it down, pressed it in, and folded it over, got all the air out of it, and zipped it up. Did 8 of those bags. Tilapia, yeah, yeah. So the pork, the thin cut pork chops I got, I put them all. I emptied out all the packages and put them into one big bag. Because what I'm going to end up doing with those is one day I will get the big skillet out and I'll fry them all, on each side, and then I'll put some mushroom soup and mushroom in it and whatever, and then I'll put all them back in it and put aluminum foil on it, and then put it in the oven and let it cook for a couple hours. Yeah. Smack it, flip it, rub it all down.
Why are you following me?
Because she loves her mama.
I've already had to scratch her head a couple times.
She says, well, that's not enough. You be good, Spirit.
She was lying with me.
Oh, she's gonna slap you.
Whoops.
Got all the meadows
Pet
mowed?
her head.
Yeah, then freeze it. There you go.
What if she attacks me?
She's not gonna attack you. Pet her head.
I don't
Don't
think
act
she'll
afraid.
let me.
So,
Yeah, I don't think she'll let me.
anyways, I served that stuff
Oh,
tonight
sorry.
with, we had steamed vegetables. I had corn or peas and carrots. And I put a spoon of corn on my potatoes and some peas and carrots and put the gravy on it. It was excellent.
She likes that.
Oh.
She don't care.
Oh, she won't let Harley pet her head.
She was up on top of Spirit was up on top of the cabinet in the dining room. That big one that we just bought a couple years ago at an auction. She gets up there when she wants to be away from everybody.
She likes her nails.
There's light rain tomorrow.
No, you're not doing that. No.
Oh.
If it does, it's excellent.
You mind?
Huh. Nobody's going to tell either, are they? It had to be freezing and thawing on it. So, I'll see if I can bring it up. Come on.
Yeah, that's not gonna work on me. I know you just gotta attack.
That was at 11:08 last night. We were sleeping, but that's a cop.
Well, I get water.
And I don't know who that woman is, but that's a cop. I called today to find out who they were and where they come from and where they're at, but today is Good Friday and nobody wanted to return my phone call. Well, actually, they did not want to answer my phone call. There they are looking around my property at 11 o'clock last night. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Yeah, they're arranging my vacation in El Salvador. Probably what they were doing. No. I didn't appreciate the um, yeah. I didn't appreciate the woman looking in my house for no reason. They probably are looking for Guatemalans. Yeah. Now, Naya was in the living room. She was sleeping on the couch, and or she was awake on the couch watching TV. And they started knocking on the door, and so she covered up with a pillow or a blanket so they couldn't see her. I said, "Why didn't you come in and get us?" She said, "I thought you guys were awake." I said, "No, we were asleep. That was probably the TV you heard." So, and she was scared. So you don't have to have nothing to be scared of. Just come get us. So They were hungry. Yeah, yeah. I hear you. Hey, I could use a barley beverage if you'd bring me in one. I worked up a powerful thirst today. Work, 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 work. Oh, no. I'll send the cat after you. Quick! Trying to hurt Papa. Yeah, open the door. That's hugging. Can I help you? Yeah. I know. If I want to meet me. Every night, big boy, every night. As you open up the door, it says, I don't have Alzheimer's and I'm not Jesus, so I neither forgive nor forget. Yeah, I'm famous now. You're right. Yeah. So, they were beating on the front door, then they come to the side door. So, hmm. Yeah, I'm keeping it up now. I don't know what's going on. Hey, doesn't matter how long it lasts, as long as somebody is happy when it's over with. Like you guys said, best 3 minutes of my life, and it's those are my 3 minutes. Yeah. I like the one with Married with Children when Al says he's going to give some loving to Peg. She's standing right there. She puts the toast down, the bread in the toaster, and pushes it down. And then she comes running down the stairs to get the toast before it pops up to get butter on it. She wants back. I don't blame her. What does she want back in at? I mean, what is she qualified to do? That's what I'd like to understand is what is she, um, qualified to do? A lot of nothing. That would be nice, you know. But then again, he wouldn't know what he's running for. I know that would do them all in. You're right. Yeah, I'd like to run. What would you like to run for, Joe? For an ice cream. He dropped his ice cream. Poor Joe. Poor Joseph. You know, like I said before, I do feel sorry for the guy. So that's right. You just ought to, just for the hell of it. I do feel sorry for him. Not for everything that he's done. He had a rotten hell for that. But for his dementia, Alzheimer's that he's getting. I feel sorry for him on that case. Because, you know, everybody knows somebody that's had Alzheimer's or dementia, and it's not something that it's nice to watch. Wasn't he one of the KKK members or something like that? I don't know. Right. Well, you're already rich, Skeeta. You live in Florida. You know, sometimes you live on the beach and sometimes you don't, but it depends on when the weather is, you know. You got oceanfront property half the time down there. The other half the time you don't, but, you know, during that time you're rich. A gun grabber, okay. You meant richer, okay. I'm just saying, yeah. When you got property in Florida and it's oceanfront, that's when you need to sell it. You can't wait for the water to recede and then try to sell it as oceanfront because it's not. Me too. Eric Truman said it best. Show me show me a politician that got rich as a politician, and I'll show you a crook. So, huh? Well, look at Nasty Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Bart Boy, Adam Schiff. So, hey, Teddy Shoes, you old snuggle bunny, you. Hi, Kenny. Huh. Somebody's outside. I wonder if it's the cops. Uh, I haven't seen him in a while either. He moved, I thought. I thought he moved, Mississippi or something like that. Uh, I asked you to bring me in a barley beverage while you was out
I
there.
didn't hear you say anything.
Yeah.
I was talking to Kenny. You want one? I have Gretchen go get you
Yeah.
one.
I think I deserve one today. I worked hard today.
Oh, you cooked a meal.
Oh, excuse me?
You heard me.
Huh. I know. That's all I did today.
At the store.
Oh, all I did is work, and don't get any credit. Yeah, believe me, don't you? Look at that. To the bone, I did. Worked them to the bone. Huh. Somebody's out there yelling. Oh, yeah? The plastic ones are real ones. I was trying to have a stroke. A stroke of luck. Did you shake it up real good? Don't shake it. Damn, damn girl. You're supposed to shake them for Nana, not for Papa. Nana likes her beers shook it. I like mine steered. Well, that's about as flat as hell. Huh. Well, you sure it wasn't WKRP and they were throwing out, Easter bunnies? I thought they could fly. For about 20. I I had I had to look at a video today on how to boil an egg. I had to refresh myself on it. I did 36 of them today. For those that are keeping track, that's 3 dozen. What, Playboy Bunny? I had to watch it 36 times. That's right. How did you know, Junkyard? Was you sitting there watching it with me? Well, I got one better than that, Skeeta. My great 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 grandfather was an old guerrilla fighter. My great 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 grandmother was an old gorilla. Did I send you that video of the Easter Bunny and the Grinch? Magilla Gorilla, yeah. There's a video of the Easter Bunny hopping down the road. Here, the Grinch comes by and steals his basket, then starts picking up all the eggs on the ground. See Willie and Snoop Dogg? Yeah. Ah. It might have been a YouTube short. I don't know. I thought I sent it to you. Yeah. The Grinch versus the Easter Bunny. I don't know. Won't share. The Bunny Ranch tracks, yeah. Welcome back. Hey, thank you. Good to be back. Buffer and succotash. I'm back. The time tunnel. Yeah, the time tunnel. Yep. You're probably going to enjoy that because that was good. Might want to turn that light on. I don't know what I did. junkyard. That's all behind them now. They got a $900,000 house and some new cars. So, that's what I need is an open sign. You're right. Well, good evening, Stephen. Usually, Steve, we start this stuff around 8 o'clock in the afternoon or evening. So, feel free to show up on time. I'm telling you right now, junkyard in Amish at 7:50, they're sitting at the computer or at the their phone with their hands underneath they're sitting on their hands to keep them clapping, and you're just waiting for the slide stream to start. Well, congratulations.
So you got that wishful thinking going on again.
Was they powdered donuts? And who's paying for that? Yeah, it's called plane pooling. You're right. Should have bought bananas today while I was at Walmart because we go through a bunch of bananas. Bunch. Can't afford grapes. Hell, there was $2.67 a pound. I thought about just grabbing a couple of, bunches of grapes and, eating them as I was walking around. That way I could have got my grapes and, didn't have to pay for them. Yeah, waste no hole. That's right. I did have a good day. Got some amazing deals at Walmart and Meijer. Cooked a fantastic supper. And then I'm in a live stream with, a few friends. And I'm enjoying a barley beverage. Life is good. I didn't get a black eye today.
Not yet.
You know,
Still early.
oh, that's cool. Well, from what I understand, Junkyard, is Kevin's hopping up and down while he's sitting in the yard picking up baseballs or softballs with no hands. He bounces up, comes down, and the ball disappears. Bounces up, comes down, and the next ball disappears. Yeah, yeah, I have my cold snack. I bought some cheesecakes today. Our daughter, she made a bunch of crepes. She brought them over. She says, I got crepes here. So I might have a crepe tonight after I get off in here as I'm watching the On Patrol Live. I'm not too crazy about the cream cheese filling in it, but I'll put some of that in there. I much just prefer the strawberry filling, but At 10 o'clock, I got to call the officer and see what he wanted. I bet I don't get through the phone. I called all day today and nobody answered the phone at the police department. You know, they took off Good Friday. I'm just telling you what I was told. They took off Good Friday. Evidently, crime takes a holiday here. And it's been working on you? Yeah, I bet. I haven't had any Crown Royal in a long time. I like that nifty little sack it comes in. Yeah, call back Monday. Yeah, there you go. Can't afford VO now with all the tariffs on it. You know, then Canadians don't want to send us none of that stuff no more. So we have to get that stuff from Tennessee. Like, you know, Kessler's and Jack Daniels. Not that I'm the type to, you know, partake in any of that stuff. Yeah, I had to get it before the tariff. There you go. Maker's Mark. That's made in America. So, yeah. I've never had any Maker's Mark. I have to get some of that and try it sometime. Disaronno, yes, I've had Disaronno. I've had Grey Goose.
They like that Amarillo, huh?
Huh?
They like that Amarillo, huh?
Evidently. Disaronno ice. I'm really not a big fan of amaretto. So, your sister's a bartender? Well, shut 'em up, Joe. I'm a walking the floor. It does. Anyways, decided, I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but I decided that I'm going to cook the ham tomorrow and cook the baked beans tomorrow. That way, Sunday, all I got to do is just warm it up and it's done. And I think the baked beans are better the second day. And I'm pretty sure the ham's going to be better on the second day, too. Let it mellow. There you go. Oh, so. Is Mrs. Junkyard making Easter dinner, or are you going someplace there, Junkyard? Well, so did Richie Cunningham. He come home snockered. What happened? Well, they put the beer in little bitty glasses. How many glasses did you have? 65 of them? She's cooking a ham tomorrow too? Oh, good. Kathy's making macaroni salad. Um, I love macaroni salad with tuna fish in it, but they don't make it. She don't make it that way because Kathy and I are basically the only ones that will eat tuna fish. Technically, you were throwing down.
If you want tuna fish in yours, all you gotta do is break out a can of that cat food and put it in there.
Oh no,
I
tuna,
never,
tuna fish, is good, good stuff, man. How was that stuff?
sorry,
All right, my ass, that was fantastic.
potatoes were the best part.
Tuna stuffed tomato. I like a tuna stuffed tomato. Uh, chef salad for supper? I had one of them the other day. Not a chef salad. I had a chicken salad, but whatever you want to call it. It was a salad. I cut up chicken and put in it. There you go. I tell you what, I immensely enjoyed the peas and carrots tonight. I have not had peas and carrots in a long time, and they were fantastic. Adobo chicken. Uh, oh man, peas and carrots goes together like peas and carrots. I ours was in the bag, steam fresh. So I had a friend show me an app yesterday. It's Flash Fresh or something like that. It's an app that you look at all these stores and like this, like Myers. You look at that store and it'll have all sorts of food that is on clearance or is going on clearance or it'll be on clearance for in the next few days, and they're trying to get rid of it. And you sit there and you look at it, and if you want it, you order it. Then when your order's all done, you pay for it. You go to the store, go to the service desk and say, hey, I got this order for Flash Press or whatever the hell it is. And they say, meet me over there at the coolers, and they'll give it out to you. You know, like a dozen, peppers with tomatoes and cucumbers and, onions and stuff like that in a box for $5. Um, Italian sausages, $2.45, regularly $5.50 or something like that. Huh. Should have called it clearance. Train operator, smooth operator. I used to operate a train, a super train. Huh. There goes the kids out there on go-karts and mini bikes. Either that or he's cutting down my trees. Hopefully he's cutting down my trees. They're not mine, they belong to the city. Drop them in the road, Junior. Drop them in the road. You'd be surprised how fast the city reacts when you tell them you're going to cut the tree down in the middle of the night, in the road, and then, go back in your house. The next day, the tree's gone. Well, that's good. I think you might want to stop partaking in, the herb before you go there, because if they hire you, they're going to do a drug test. And if it comes back with the herb, that might be a problem. Even if you're not under the influence at the time, that still could be the problem because, they're going to say, I'm not trusting 100 people's lives with you because you might be high one day. Just saying. Or you might want to give up on the herb. I watched that new movie with Jason Statham, A Working Man. That was a good movie. Yeah, it won't matter in San Fran, yeah. He was high, but it didn't really make a difference. Yeah. Could the accent? Well, just because he was high does not make it a difference. Yeah. Anyways, that movie, The Working Man, that was a good movie. You get a chance, watch it. Wasn't as good as the movie The Beekeeper, but it'll work. The Beekeeper was a good movie. I could have watched Snow White if I wanted to. It's up. I could watch Snow White. Don't think I wanna. It's advertised. I was watching a little excerpt from Family Feud, and Steve Harvey asked two guys, uh, what does your wife resemble? Which one of the seven dwarfs does your wife resemble in bed? And neither one of them would answer. I could have told them, Sleepy. Just because they run on automatic train control doesn't mean they run by themselves. Ugh. I need to get one of them cars that'll drive me home and then drive me someplace else. I will see you Sunday there too. Amish, you have yourself a blessed day. Have a happy Easter, and we'll see you Sunday night. So, enjoy the weekend. On patrol. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care, prayers, and peace. And we will see you tomorrow, or Sunday night, excuse me, Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.